Hi, welcome to Wall and Shadow, the new virtual tabletop I've been working on for the last couple of months, wallandshadow.io. Wall and Shadow lets you create and share encounter maps for your online role-playing game. And in this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of what it can do, so let's dive right in. I've already created an adventure, and I've invited some players to it. And if I open the Adventure of Demonstration, you can see that I've also created a couple of locations. As we stand, our player characters are at the entrance to the Foreboding Cave, which I've also prepared earlier. Open the map. Here you can see I've made a cave with an entrance, a passageway, a larger cavern, and a little bit more cave beyond. But I haven't added any tokens for our player characters, so currently our players can't see any of this. So let's give them some tokens now. Add token. Name it simply PC1 for player character 1. Give it to my first player and add another token. Name it PC2 and give it to my second player. If I switch to the view that my first player has now, you can see, they can see the entrance. They can see a short way down the cave within their token's direct line of sight, but no further. And if they try to move, they can move back to the entrance. They can move down the cave, but they can't move into an area they can't see, into a wall, or out through the entrance. So, it's player one's turn, and they decide that they're going to sneak into the cave and explore. And so they move their token inward. And a bit further. Oh, what's this? Our game master describes they've reached a larger cavern, and within that cavern is a pair of goblins lying in ambush. Now, player character 1 is a daring and resourceful type, and they've got a bottle of alchemical fire. So they throw the bottle, they make their rolls, and the game master declares the fire explodes across an area of the cavern, including both goblins. So, in our Game Master's view, we can represent this by having a red colour selected and painting on a fiery area. The goblins, startled and frightened by this development, run. We can select both goblins and drag them down the cave, away from the intruder. It's player characters 2's turn. So let's switch to their view. They're still at the front of the cave. They now follow our first player character through the cave. They can't see the goblins, but our second player character is a more cautious and investigatory kind of person, so rather than chase after the goblins immediately, their player decides that they're going to investigate the cavern. So they wander around the cavern. They make some rolls, and they roll that they've found a secret passage. Now, the Game Master thinks I haven't prepared a secret passage, but they can add one anyway, right away. Let's go back to the Game Master view. Let's drag it around a bit and zoom it out. Let's rotate it. We don't need to worry about running out of space. Wall and Shadow's maps simply expand to fit what you're trying to draw. And we can draw on some more chambers, and immediately our second player character can see into the passage. It's our first character's turn now. Switch back to them. If they move into the cavern, they too can see the newly revealed passage, and they can now move down it and explore it just as you'd expect. There, wallandshadow.io. Stay tuned for more videos in which I'll explore all of its features. Thank you for watching.